Hello everyone, welcome back to Lovely Lavender Wishes. It's Renee and I hope you're having a very blessed day today. So today, remember I told you when we were doing this page of Romans, the invisible attributes, I referenced Psalm 19. So today we are going to go over to Psalm 19 and we're going to journal that. And that's in reference to Romans chapter 1 verse 20. For his invisible attributes, namely his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly perceived ever since the creation of the world and the things that have been made, so they are without excuse. And remember, we talked about how you can see in creation God's attributes, his invisible attributes. You can see his creativity, his order, his power, his infinity, everything in creation. So when we were talking about that, I referenced Psalm 19 and especially verses 1 through 6, I guess, but 1 and 3 really. It says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the sky above proclaims his handiwork. Day to day pours out speech, and night to night reveals knowledge. There is no speech, nor are there words whose voice is not heard. Their voice goes out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them he has set a tent for the sun, which comes out like a bridegroom leaving his chamber, and like a strong man runs his course with joy. Its rising is from the end of the heavens, and its circuit to the end of them, and there is nothing hidden from its heat." So right there it's talking about, creation and the skies and the heavens and how it all declares the glory of God. So y'all, this is just a total side note, but when I was doing my history on creation science long ago, my research on creation science, there have been some experts, I guess you can say, but again, this is conjecture, y'all. We weren't there, we don't know, and it doesn't say in the Bible, but there have been some people who say, and some scientists who say, that stars and the galaxy actually makes a variety of noises. For example, depending on the heat of the star and the size of the star and all of that, I am not a scientist, so I don't get into all that, but with each star has its own kind of sound that it gives out. And some scientists actually said that for all we know, back in the past, like back at beginning of creation, that the stars actually sang, like in a way. And that maybe perhaps Abraham could actually even hear that. Again, Abraham or Adam could actually hear that in the garden. Not Abraham, but Adam in the garden, and then perhaps even all the way up to Abraham's time. But again, conjecture, we weren't there, we don't know, and it hasn't been written in the Bible. But it does say here that day to day they pour out their speech, and night to night reveal knowledge. There is no speech, nor are there words whose voice is not heard. And their voice goes out throughout all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. And there are a couple verses in the Bible that says, the stars sing, or there's noise. I will have to look those up, and I will put them down in the discussion box below if I can find those scriptures. But again, who knows? But I think even if that wouldn't that be a cool thing? Like if you could be outside and you can hear the stars singing to you, singing in a way. They're emitting their own sounds. I think that would just, that's just cool to me, just to think about. Who knows? But anyway, so today we are going to be using a couple different things. So I have these napkins. Again, if you don't have galaxy napkins or whatever, you can paint your own. But I have these napkins. This is like a little NASA napkin here. And I just downloaded a little image. It was a free clip art image of, oops, it got a little wet, of this brush with blue on it. And I thought it would match the blue of the napkins. So we're going to do some decoupaging today. I am also using a little piece of one of Charlene Warwick's printables. Now, y'all, I've got a really big announcement to make. Charlene Warwick, she reached out to me because I do use a lot of her printables, hers as well as his palette I use all the time. But she reached out to me and she asked me if I would be on her kind of like design team or creative design team. And what that means is that whenever she comes out with a new printable, she's going to let me know. I can use it in my Bibles. And then I will also have a discounted code for all you viewers out there. So if you want to purchase any of her printables, you can go to her Etsy shop under Charlene Warwick. And again, I'll have the link down below, and I'll put the discount code there for y'all. And she has been so sweet, y'all, to let us all have a discount code for her printables. Now, this is just a piece of one of her printables called The Heavens. And what that one had was a bunch of planets, stars, and telescopes on that. I think it was like a 3 or 4 page printable. And I have her printable somewhere in here, but what I did is I just took a piece of it and I printed it on my Mako clear sticker paper, because I'm going to put that across the top because I'm talking about how the stars and the heavens sing, and I love it. So I just love this little printable here. So this again is just a piece of it. She's got a whole bunch that goes with this. It comes with planets and moons and suns and stars and telescopes, and I think background papers and images as well. So I will have the discount code down below, but yay, I am on Charlene Warwick's creative team or creative design team, or like an ambassador for her to spread the word that she's got some great printables, y'all. I use her stuff all the time. So if you have not checked her out, check her out. I'll put the link down below. So let's move on, y'all. Let's start crafting and creating. So I was going to put this right about here, and then all I did was take a piece of paper and I drew like this little squiggly line. It's kind of like God painting the sky. And I've seen this before. Again, this is not my idea, y'all. I saw this before a long time ago in somebody else's Bible journal, maybe that they posted online somewhere. And that has always stuck with me. And I think I actually did a page in my old Bible kind of like this, but I painted my own background. This time I'm going to decoupage napkins onto it. But again, if you don't have napkins, you can paint it blue. You can like mask this off, meaning, you know, you would cut this part out and tape this part to the paper. Actually, I'm going to cut this out right now because I'm going to put this over my napkins and figure out the size of my napkins or what I'm going to do. So we will just do this. If I can cut it, it doesn't need to be straight or anything, but oh my goodness, y'all. It would be nice if I could cut straight. And I know I'm kind of talkative today. It's been a busy day. Okay, so what I mean by mask is, let's say you cut this out, and let's say this wasn't here, and it was cut really nice and even. You could tape this to the piece of paper, you know, just kind of tape it so it would kind of mask off this area. And then you can take paint and paint over through here, and you can do splatters with any of your paint, watercolors, whatever. Make your own kind of galaxy, because here all you really need, maybe get some blues, some purples, some pinks, and just kind of watercolor it on here, or tempera paint or acrylic paint or whatever you want to use, gelatos, paint it on. And then you can do like some dark little lines in here to represent like kind of this part. You can do some darker areas, some lighter areas. Then you can take some white paint and just splatter white, or if you want to do silver glittery paint, because we're going to add, I'm going to get messy today again, y'all. I'm going to add some of this holographic glitter. I have some of this really fine silver glitter, and then I also have these confetti stars. So we're going to get a little messy today. We'll see. But yeah, if you wanted to paint your own, you can do that. Today, I am going to be using these napkins just because I have them. And then it just makes it less work for me to do. So I'm going to move this. So we really don't need that anymore. And I am going to kind of just, the reason why I needed 2 napkins, I guess I can just combine these 2 napkins, but I really like the colors in this too. I wanted to kind of maybe form them together, or I can just kind of go like that. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll just use this napkin, because I don't think this napkin was too small to fit the whole thing. I could do it like this, and then the rest of it could be Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. So this would go like this. This would come down like this. And hopefully I can see that to cut it out. I don't know. We're gonna try this and see if it works. I mean, I might be able to fit this whole thing, this whole napkin on. We'll see. Piece it together in some shape or form. Okay, where's my line here? Again, it doesn't have to be exact. It's just we're just trying to get the shape of what I want. Okay, let's move this. So that would go right about there. And then let's see, the rest of this. So that went there. Wait. I am so confused, y'all. How in the world did I have this? Here we go. That makes a lot more sense. It was flipped over. Okay, so it went kind of like that. Yeah, that would look a little weird with that dark right there. Let's see if I can kind of piece this together a little bit in some way. I don't know. If you have a full napkin, it makes it a lot easier. I was just trying to figure out a way I could piece this together and make it look kind of coherent. I might have to do that other napkin because this looks a little too... I'm gonna tear this. Oh goodness, y'all. Let me see if this would work better. If I had it on an angle like this. Yeah, that'll probably work a lot better. And then this will go like right about there, from here to there, yep. Okay, we'll try it that way first, second. I don't know, y'all know, I'm OCD about certain things. I don't know, I want it all to kind of match and flow into each other. Okay, so let's try this again. Oh my gosh, and I've got glue all over this scissors. It keeps getting stuck. I need to clean these scissors. And I can use this little space guy for something else. Okay, where were my lines? Where were my lines? I can barely see them. Okay, there it goes, right there. Goodness gracious, y'all, look at my hands shaking. There we go. And then this one came up. Like so. We'll get it eventually. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just had this shape that in my head of kind of how I wanted it. Okay, so that will go like this. going off the page like so. Actually, that's gonna have to get cut off anyways, right there. And then here was the inner part of this one. So this goes right here. Did I do this wrong again? Oh my, y'all. Look at how off I was on that. Oh well. And then this is gonna go like this. So this is already okay. Again, I have the template just as a guide for me. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so that's gonna get glued there. And then this is gonna come in right about there. I might have to cut that down a little bit. We'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. Okay. So I am going to get this going first, this little one. So I take my gesso, I have some water. I'm gonna grab some paper towel. So I grab some, this is clear gesso. I water it down. This is gonna go here. This is going to kind of go like that. And actually I'm gonna taper this off a little bit more coming out from the brush. So it looks like, yeah, the brush, like just brushed it on. Okay. I did not prep my page because I'm not really gonna be doing any stamping or anything. I am just, this is gesso as it is. I'm just gonna be decoupaging. Okay, let's make sure that that's where it needs to go. Yep. So now I'm gonna, whoa, y'all. No. Okay. Boy, having issues left and right. Well, that, nope. We are gonna add some more. We are going to add a tad more right here. I had too much water on my brush. That's what happens. And then I'm gonna tear this part. Actually, this might work out even better. See, you improvise, y'all, improvise. I'm gonna kind of cut this. Oh no. Piece it together. Kind of looks frayed at the end, but that actually, I think that's how I want it now that it's happening. It's another happy accident. So I'm getting it really wet right here and I'm gonna fray it. I'm gonna peel that part off. Okay, so it looks like the brush kind of like brushed it on. Okay. Okay, so now I'm taking my gesso and sealing this. Be a little bit careful. Apparently this napkin is temperamental. And I had a lot of water on my brush. If the more water you have on your brush, the more problems you're gonna have. You'll rip your napkin a lot easier. And since this is a dark napkin, you're not going to be able to see the words through here. I mean, you can see them a little bit, but barely. So that is something to be aware of if you don't want to cover your words. Okay, so now here, I am going to, I think I'm going to fray this a little bit. It blends easier when it's frayed. And get it all kind of even so it tapers off. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to start here. Kind of tuck that in a little bit. I'm trying to line this part up. Again, if it was all one piece, it'd be a lot easier. I just didn't have all one piece. I'm trying to see how it all. Come on, we can do this. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but y'all know me. I get all. There we go. It's kind of, it'll kind of work. I'm trying to make sure this is going to reach the edge too. There we go. Oh my, y'all, I'm having issues left and right here. You know what? I'm not even going to go on that little crease. I think that would be easier if I don't. I could always put an extra piece of napkin in there, so I'm going to try to get it flat down there. There we go. Yep, that'll be so much easier. So much easier. Y'all, you know, I never have these problems when I'm off camera. When I'm on camera, always. But that's okay. Y'all can see it's never easy. I mean, it's easy, but it's, you know, there we go. So much easier that way. I'll just stick another piece of napkin in there. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I am just going to seal this down. So I'm gonna get a little bit of water, a little bit of gesso. I'm gonna try to be careful and seal all this down. And by doing this, you're adhering it to the page. You're getting rid of most of the crinkles, but again, when you're decoupaging napkins, you have crinkles and such, but that's what I like that. I like having that texture. So I'm just dipping my brush in the water and in the gesso. So it's just watered down gesso. And again, be careful. If you press too hard, you'll rip your napkin, which you have seen me do a couple times. And I'm just kind of shoving it down this crease right there. Okay, then I'm gonna take this and just dab up all the extra gesso. Okay, so I have, let's see if we can maybe just kind of plug up this little hole here in a way with some light. And you'll never know that there was a hole there. Oops, there's a hole there now too. Good thing about a galaxy is you could just piece this thing together and no one will ever know. So I'm just gonna put that piece there. And look at that. There's your galaxy. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's hanging off a little bit. I'm gonna cut that off once it's dry. Okay, so I'm going to cover this up because I know I will make a mess. And again, anytime you're using gesso, put your brush into water right away and rinse it off because otherwise it'll get super hard. And then I'm gonna save all this, these other napkin parts for something else because there's a lot of things that we can use galaxy napkins for in the Bible. So we will use these little pieces, and I'm wondering, I might even use some of these on this side, but we'll see. I'll put this to the side for now. Okay, so let's dry this, because we really can't do anything until this part's dry. So all of that, which should have taken about 5 minutes, actually took us, what, like 25 minutes? It probably would have been easier if we just painted it ourselves instead of done the napkin, but oh well. And flip it over, dry the other side. It's pretty saturated, so I gotta dry this really well because the glitter, nothing will stick to this if it is wet. So if your napkin rips or whatever, just piece it together, no biggie. And the beauty of it being a galaxy is it looks like it's all patchwork quilted together anyways. So it all works. Just a little damp, almost done. Let's do this side. Hopefully that'll dry a little bit while we do the other stuff. Okay. Okay, so here was the brush. It's gonna go right about there. So let's get this. And this is, I printed this on just some clear sticker paper. So it's gonna be translucent. I'm gonna have it come in. Off the page like so. Oh, look at that. Even with the frayed look, yeah, it looks like part of the brush. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna cut this part off so I don't decorate that part because it's not even part of the page. It's off the page. Around that corner off. There we go. Ooh, it looks like he painted the skies on. I mean, there's another verse in, I think it's in Psalms. No, it's in Isaiah, I think, where it says he stretched out the heavens. I love that one as well. Okay, so this sticker, I think I'm gonna, okay, so it's gonna cut right about there. And fit right there, yep. I'm gonna put that one across the top, and I'm wondering, let's see, maybe we'll do some more across that part. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this down. Get that in the crease. There we go. I'm gonna pull this like so. Go straight across, just like that. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, I love that. Okay, yeah, this I think I'm gonna cut. That. Have it go all the way across. Now, come on. We can do it. I know we can. Oh, y'all, don't mind my nails. Oh my gosh, I have to redo my nails. They're a wreck. They are a wreck. I'm trying to get that in there. And once you get these stuck down, man, they're stuck. Okay. I think I want this little one. Oh, do I want it to go all the way? I should have probably just put the whole thing across, huh? Except for this star. I just don't want that star. go. I think, do we want it hanging onto there? No, I think, now that after all that, okay, y'all. I'm so indecisive today. I don't know. Okay. So now, let's see. I did want to do a lot of this glitter. Okay, now I know I'm going to make a mess. Let me grab a piece of paper here just to put under here, just to put it off. Now, when it said they sang, I just loved that. And I think I want to use some of the glue. I'm wondering if I want to make some of this. No, I want it to come down like little, like little teardrops, I guess. Kind of like they're saying something. They're singing. They're saying something. So I'm just making kind of like little lines down from here with the glue. And then what I'm going to do, oh gosh, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna take it, try to find the glue spots, and rub the glitter into, oops, into the glue spots. And make sure they stick. I could feel where the glue is, and so I'm pressing down with the glitter onto those lines of glue. Okay, I'm gonna cover this up and cover my glue up. And then what I'm going to do is lift my book up and shake all the glitter. Oh yeah, okay. I'll show you in just a sec, y'all. Okay, we're gonna save that. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. See how the lines are coming down? Kind of like the stars are saying something or singing. Okay, so I'm gonna have some glue coming from up here too, like these. And so I'm gonna take more of the glitter and put it on the glue that went up to all the way up to the stars up here. There's some more glue there. Any other glue? Told you I'm gonna make a mess, but it'll be a fun mess. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same thing for here, but here I'm gonna do like a whole section, kind of like it's like waving down a little bit. I don't know if that makes sense. You'll see when we put the glitter on. And then I'm gonna have like little lines coming down. Hopefully it'll all work and you'll be able to see it. So I'm gonna pour this. And this is holographic glitter. Kind of like the universe is speaking to us in its own way. Okay, let me cover this. Oh, that's cool. Do you see that? See how it's just kind of dripping down? Oh, and we forgot, we gotta do this side too. So it's gonna come down, drip down, drip down. And just pour your glitter on and then just press it all into the glue. And once it's all pressed in there, you really won't lose a lot of it. It's stuck. And then you just shake off all the excess. See, and then once it's shaken off, the rest is stuck. You might have a little bit of glitter come off every once in a while in different areas, but overall you should be pretty good. You got it stuck to the glue pretty well. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have glitter everywhere, y'all. I'm gonna be finding glitter in a variety of spots. Okay, so that was the first layer. I also wanted to either do, I'm deciding, do we want some chunky ones? Or do we want, I'm gonna get glitter all over my glue too, but I'm gonna do like a layer of silver glitter. Just because I want some other color. Ooh, look at that. Just push it in with your finger into the glue. Oh, how pretty is that, y'all? Oh my gosh. Love glitter. I know I'm such a dork, y'all, but I love it. Okay. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. Okay. And then I'm thinking, I think I want to put some of this glitter on the moon. So I'm just gonna take my finger here. And just rub it in there to the moon. Look at that. And then just scrape it off the areas that you don't want. Just rub it off. Oh, I love that. Yes, yes. And I'm gonna do some silver lines from next to a couple of these. Just because you can never have too much, y'all. Never have too much glitter. Let's do some silver over here. Okay, we'll move that. And then I'm gonna get my paper here. I hope y'all can see how I'm doing this. I'm just putting it on, shoving it on with my finger. Oh, yes. Ooh, I love the silver over the hologram. And when the hologram glitter hits light, it looks like it's picking up the blues and purples from the galaxy. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, let's just clean this part up now. I've got glitter everywhere, y'all. Fun part of creating. Okay, I'm gonna try to save as much of this as I can as it all spills everywhere but the container. That's okay. Like I said, I'm gonna be cleaning glitter up from my area for probably a week or so. I'm still cleaning up the golden flakes from that one page I did. I still find the copper flakes everywhere. Okay, so Here is the page so far. Okay, and then I had these confettis, and I'm thinking just a few, y'all. I'm not gonna do a lot. They're star confettis. Let me open this. And I'm gonna put them actually in the galaxy. And I'm just gonna grab some big ones and some little ones. So I'm just gonna see what I have here. And I just grab my glue. And I'm just gonna put like a dot of glue, stick a star, dot of glue. Where did I do that dot of glue? Right there. Stick a star. Did I grab any tiny stars? Let me grab one. Here's a tiny one. Where's that glue? Right there. Actually, I want another tiny one. Grabbed a bunch of big ones. Let's grab. Yeah, anytime you're at a party and they've got these confetti things or whatever, grab them. People use these confettis for lots of things. And I'm always grabbing stuff. My friends all know. They'll collect for me. They'll be like, Renee, we grabbed a bunch of the confetti for you. We know you're going to use it in your Bible journaling. I'm like, thank you. I'm like, you know me so well. Let's put some up here. Oh, I got to remember I was going to do a title too. So I have to have at least some space for my title. Sticking to me. Stick to the paper. Oh. This one just does not want to stick right there. There we go. One more. Let's do, well, two more. Let's do a big one. If I can get it on my finger. Let's do a big one right there. And a little one right by this big one over here. And then I guess you can put some out here too if you want. I think I'm gonna keep those in there. Okay, I think that is good. Okay, then the other thing I had is my title. And I just grabbed these silver stickers. And I think I'm gonna put The Heavens Declare. We'll have to see how big this is. See how they'll fit. This might be a little... Let's see if I do The Heavens Declare. We'll see how it works. If not, I can always take them off and do something else. T-H-E. And the star is right under there, isn't it? We'll move that star. We can put that star right here. The heavens. Where's my H? Okay, I hope this all fits, y'all. But I think it's so cool. I used to love, as I'm doing this, I used to love going outside in the middle of the night when I was young and felt like, it felt like the whole world was asleep. And I would go in the backyard, and we used to have a swing set in the backyard, and I'd like swing on the swing and just look up at the heavens. And way back then, you know, we barely had any lights in the city, you know, and you can see so many stars. And I just loved that. And I used to just, you know, sing songs to myself, swing on the swing, H-E-A-V-E-N-S, right, y'all? Let's make sure, yes, as I'm talking. But I used to just love that. And I'd talk to God, you know, on the swing, and I'd be like, and I'd look at all the stars. And my grandparents used to have a place up in Wisconsin, and we'd go, there'd be no lights whatsoever. It'd be in the middle of nowhere, and they had a big pier out onto the lake, and we would go out into the pier, and we would be able to watch all the meteor showers. Oh my gosh, y'all. I never saw so many shooting stars in my life, and meteors, you know, and it was just, we would lay out there for the whole night and just watch. It was magical. And I really miss that, because you really can't see that very often anymore. Oops, let's move this star a little bit more. The heavens, and then I'm gonna write declare, because they declare. And what do they declare? They declare God's majesty, God's power, everything. The heavens. Declare. So yeah, I really miss being able to go out and see all the stars, and just you see the Milky Way galaxy and just everything. And now with big cities and the lights and all that, it's hard to see as much. So those of you who live out in the country or the wilderness, or where there's hardly any lights, and you get to see that, I envy you all. I mean, that was one of my favorite pastimes, was going out. Okay, I gotta find an L, y'all. Here we go. Well, no. Here's an L on this page. So yeah, I envy you all who can see that on a regular basis. D-E-C-L-A. Oops, some of these stars are in the way. The good thing about my galaxy is I could just move these stars where I want them. Now I need some glue. We will just move our stars. I should have probably just waited and did the stars at the end. So y'all know, if you all are following along, wait and do your stars after you do your title, because you might have to move your stars. And I hope I'm doing this straight. Again, my head is tilted. The heaven, my whole thing will probably be tilted. Okay, uh-oh, y'all, I need an E. Oh, there's an E. Whew. The heavens declare. And I'm gonna do dot, 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 if I could find a dot, dot, dot. Maybe I don't have any dot, dot, dots. Well, I will do this dot. And then do this one, dot, and then there's gotta be another one here on this page. They aren't really dots, they're more like commas, but dot, dot, dot. The heavens declare. And there we go. And let's see, I have dates here. I could do, these are really big numbers though, but I might find some smaller. What I might do is find some smaller silver numbers and just put the date down here in silver stickers, numbers. But there we go, y'all. That was our messy page for today, but oh, it was fun. Fun. Here, let me bring this up close so y'all can see. So if you can see the light, look at how the light hits it. So you can see the little swirlies, and what this signifies to me is just the heavens are declaring. They're singing, they're telling us, they're spreading their word. It's like they're speaking to us in a way. And so that's what that kind of represents to me. So I have some hologram glitter, as well as some silver chunky glitter, or not as chunky. It's got little chunky pieces in it. And then I did the glitter at the top with these stickers. And this was God brushing the heavens into being, speaking them into being, and showing his creativity, and we have no excuse, just like Romans says. You know, those who see, they have no excuse. Whether you know the Bible or not, there's no excuse because the heavens declare the glory of the Lord. So thank you all so much for joining me. Hope you all have fun playing with glitter and all this messy stuff and getting your hands a little messy. And, you know, get creative like God did with the heavens. So thanks, y'all. Hope you have a very blessed day. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time. Bye.